So in what's happening in the tweet this week, we have Kayla Nicole lap dancing for a colorist. We have Saweetie saying that she suffers from pretty punishment. We have Cardi B pregnant again, and we have German Dupree saying that Janet Jackson is the one who fumbled him and asking us why do we always say that he fumbled her. Jermaine, take a seat, okay? Sit with the girls. Sit in the front, okay? Later, I will tell you why we always say that you are the one who fumbled Michael Jackson's sister, okay? Okay. Now, without further ado, let's start with Kayla Nicole. Now, I was disappointed to say the least when I saw Kayla lap dancing or twerking, whatever it is she was doing for Chris Brown, because, you know, he's a notorious colorist and because he's an abuser. Let's not forget that part, okay? That's also an important part. And I was disappointed because of the way black women, myself included, supported her when her ex-boyfriend, I forgot his name and I can't be bothered to Google him now, you know, the one who is engaged to Taylor Swift, you know, when he left her. All the black women on the internet, you know, they rallied with her, they commented everywhere, they expressed their support, myself included, right? So seeing her twerking for a colorist was disappointing to say the least. But not only that, I was really surprised when she said, I did it for the brown girls. Like, Kayla, for who? Listen, keep my name out of your mouth, okay? Like, I don't recall giving you permission to speak for me, and I don't think I speak only for myself when I say that a lot of brown and dark-skinned girls don't want you as our spokesperson, okay? Please, just speak in your name, okay? Speak for yourself. Don't speak for us, okay? How does you lap dancing for, again, I will never be tired to say it, a colorist, what does that do for us? Like, how did you do it for the brown girls, okay? And for the dark brown girlies like myself, listen, stop it, okay? Just stop. You did what was best for you. I don't know, maybe it kept you relevant, I don't care. And you know, honestly, if she just did that, sure, it was disappointed. But at the end of the day, you know, maybe it was advancing for a career or whatever. Maybe, you know, it had the people talking about her and kept her relevant in some way. I guess that's okay for her. You know, I understand that that's her prerogative, right? As a person. But it was disappointing because I wish all darker skin, brown skin, black women were like me. Honey, one thing I'm not gonna do is support a colorist, okay? One thing I'm not gonna do is give my dark-skinned dollar to anybody who ever spoken, anybody who ever even, you know, suggested that there was something wrong with the way that I look, that there was something wrong with my hair, that there was something wrong with a round, larger nose. Honey, you're not getting my dollar, okay? You're not getting my money. You're not getting my nappy. My nappy money, you're not getting my bad hair money, okay? That's that on that. That's on my in the lame. As a matter of fact, I have a list of people I would not support because they once said something negative about darker skin and browner skin black women. I'm not even joking. And I wish all of you people did the same, because I wish black women understood how powerful we actually are, how powerful our dollar amount is. I'm always disappointed when I see brown women paying $1,200 to take a picture with Chris Brown, honey, with Chris Brown. Like, are you joking? Like, he hasn't been relevant since 2006 or something like that. Like, honey, please, like, do better, you know. Don't publicly support people who speak negatively of you. I actually know someone in my personal life who went to a Chris Brown concert recently when he was in Germany where I live. And I was like, Chris Brown wouldn't even spit on you if you were on fire. Exactly like that, okay? I said those words because they are true. He wouldn't do it. Like, he wouldn't. He said it many times. He's here for the Carisha trans of the world. Shout out to Carisha, nothing wrong with her, right? But, you know, he's here for the girls with the good hair, allegedly, whatever that means. And, you know, my nappy ass is head, okay, my nappy dollar, I'm gonna keep for me. So don't support Chris Brown, don't support Kanye West, don't support 50 Cent, don't support all these people who, I mean, they also saw yesterday, like, these people are irrelevant by now. Like, they're also 2009. Please, girlies, let's do better, okay? That's what I had on that subject. Now, let's get into Saweetie saying that she suffers from pretty punishment, which, listen, I actually believe Pretty Punishment. I don't like the name, but I believe it's a thing. Okay, I do believe that there's a certain level of beauty that if a woman possesses it, that she's going to suffer from jealousy from other women, because we know that for women, beauty is a commodity, that it is social currency, that it is currency, period, right? So if you are somebody who possesses a lot of it, just like somebody who possesses a lot of money, just like somebody who is extremely intelligent, just like somebody who is hilarious, you are going to suffer, right? You are going to suffer from jealousy from other people. So I believe that's a fact, right? Now, I personally do not believe that somebody like Saweetie suffers from Pretty Punishment. I don't think that that is why her rap career is, you know, at -1. I think it's because she can't rap. It's as simple as that, right? Her, like Cardi B, they can't rap. And, you know, I can't stand Nicki Minaj. I'm never going to stand with any RRPE apologists, but Nicki can rap. I'm never going to see her. I'm never going to pay to go to her tour if she ever tours again, but she can rap, definitely, absolutely. They can't though, so we can't rap. I mean, Icy Girl was cute and some, but it was a one-hit wonder, right? She is just not a rapper, neither is Cardi B. You know, Cardi is hilarious by all means, but she's not, you know, she's not good at rapping. Like, there's a reason why her second album is flopping. There's a reason why that song from Jay-Z that, you know, she re-sung or re-rapped or whatever is flopping. Is because she can't rap. Okay, but that killer was a hit, clearly, but again, she was lucky with that one, but she ain't good. My personal opinion, okay? Don't come for me. But yeah, I don't think Saweetie is suffering from Pretty Punishment. And I think she's a cute girl, you know. I genuinely do think she's a cute girl. I can see how in a colorist society she would be considered, deemed as, viewed as beautiful. She ain't that cute to me personally. Like, I don't believe that Saweetie has undeniable beauty. And, you know, I'm not going to get back and forth with you in this comment about what undeniable beauty is. There is actually a science behind beauty. Beauty is math. There are applications out there that you could upload your picture to that will tell you how pretty you are to society, and they wouldn't be far off, okay? So I don't just view Saweetie being like that. To me, women who would suffer from jealousy from other women because of their looks are more like the Kelly Rowlands of the world, and the Justin Skies of the world, and the Ryan Destinies of the world, and the Nicki Tals of the world. And I know I just named only dark-skinned black women, but let's say Beyonce as well, right? I do believe Beyonce is beautiful to the point where other women would feel threatened by her beauty. I personally don't believe that that's Saweetie's case. So case closed, Saweetie. No, you are not suffering from Pretty Punishment, even though you'll never see this. You're just not good, okay? So shout out to you for getting the McDonald's deal and stuff. You just focus on getting, you know, them deals, the contracts, you know, the advertisement, and forget about the music because it's not your lane, okay? Respectfully. Now let's get into Jermaine Dupri saying that Janet Jackson is the one who fumbled him. You know, Jermaine is funny. He's very, very funny. Jermaine, honey, you is a bigot. The fact that even Janet Jackson gave you the time of the day is baffling to me. It's mind-blowing. You know why we say that you are the one who fumbled her and not otherwise? It's because it's been 12, 13 years and you are still speaking about her. As a matter of fact, you speaking about her is the only reason why I'm speaking about you right now. You is not relevant unless you speak of Janet Jackson. She's the only person keeping you relevant ever. We forget about you. As a matter of fact, do you know how we know you fumbled her? Because Janet moved on to marry a billionaire and have a son with him. Okay. We know you are the one who fumbled her because she's Janet freaking Jackson, one of the best singer ever to exist, one of the best performer, dancer to ever exist, okay? So please, German honey, just sit down somewhere, okay, and keep Janet Jackson's name out of your mouth. I'm sure she doesn't appreciate you talking about her. I feel the way she feels about you talking about her is the way Mariah Carey feels about, you know, her baby daddy talking about her. So keep Janet's name out of your mouth, please. Okay, thank you so much. And last but not least, we are going to be talking about Cardi B being pregnant again. You know, I'm not sure what is wrong with celebrity black. Cardi B isn't a black woman, even by her own words. You know, she said so herself in her last trial. But, you know, I don't know what's wrong with celebrity black women. We're just going to include her in that, you know, because she's, I guess, urban, whatever. She's very famous among black women. She has a big black women fan base. She's got famous portraying the ratchet black women stereotype, playing off of it. So let's just include her for purpose of this video, in black women, even though I'm well aware, or she claims not to be, or says she's not a black woman, okay? Famous black women or black adjacent women really have very poor P management. They really do. I can't find any other way to say it, because why would you be having a baby with a man who are married? Why would you be having a baby with a man who allegedly 3 other women are expecting a baby from, one of them expecting twins? Like, in the last 15 months, the man who Cardi B is pregnant from impregnated 4 women, including Cardi B. If that's not mental, if that doesn't speak for the fact that many black men are out of their mind, I don't know what does, you know. Just like Mariah Carey, twins father, I believe these men are mental. I believe they belong in a mental institution. I believe that they don't help, you know, with the stereotypes of the black community. We know that, you know, 70% of black children are born out of wedlock, and this serial procreator or whatever they are not helping with that. You know, I can't take all responsibility from the women who choose to procreate with these deadbeats. I don't care how much money they have. You know, there is no way you can possibly care for the amount of children they have, you know, whether it's Future or all of these people. The whole situation is just sad and disappointing. I don't know what to say about Cardi. I actually believe she did it on purpose. I believe she is pregnant right now because she's going to be able to say this is why her album flopped, which it's not the same way Pretty Punishment or whatever that means. It's not the reason why Saweetie's career is tanking. You know, she's going to be able to say that, oh, I wasn't able to promote my album so much because I was heavily pregnant. And she's scheduled to go on tour, and I'm sure that, you know, if the tour she gets chunk, which they will, she's going to be saying, oh, I can't go on tour anyways because I'm breastfeeding, or blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. I don't care for Cardi B, honestly. If I'm honest with you, I don't care for her. She's funny sometimes, but I don't care. Good for her. If she's pregnant, I guess she can afford them kids for now. I don't know, you know, for how long, if she continues living the lifestyle she's living without producing or having a lot of money coming in. At some point, she's going to go broke like most of these people anyways. I guess the baby father has some money, so this time around, at least, she's going to be getting the child support and not be the one paying it. But yeah, this is all really ratchet news, honestly. Everything that happened this week, it's pretty ratchet. And I don't care, okay? You know, the only thing that I care about that happened this week probably was the Kayla Nicole situation, but I was disappointed and not surprised. You know, anybody who knows me know I adore Kayla Rowland, right? I talk about her all the time. This is Kayla Rowland's internet, but I've seen even her support Chris Brown after he made the good hair comment. So yeah, these women, they be very disappointing. You know, we know Kelly's story with colorism. We know how Beyonce's mother helped her overcome that, and yet she's out here supporting a futurist or a texturist, whatever Chris Brown is. Probably all of it, honestly. But yeah, Reddit news happening in the street this week. Let's see what happened next week, child, if anything at all. If you enjoy still me giving you my opinion on what happened in the street this week, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let me know, what do you think about, you know, this entire shenanigans and situation? Do you think that Saweetie's career is at ground zero because she suffered from Pretty Punishment? What do you think of Cardi B being pregnant again? This is going to be her fourth, you guys, her fourth, and she's still married. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I will talk to you tomorrow, Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, girl. Thanks for watching. Mwah.